What's up? Oh my gosh, I totally was like setting up to go live on Instagram at the same time and it didn't work out. Okay, here we go. How's it going? What is up? What is up? Happy Tipsy Tuesday. I hope you're having a phenomenal day. I've had a great day full of coaching calls, my voice lesson with my amazing voice coach. Oh my gosh, can I tell you? We're working on opera. I'm a little like it's totally out of my comfort zone, out of the box. And it's in Italian, so it's gonna take a long time to really get the song that I'm currently working on. Just like you got to figure like phonetically, well, not phonetically, but like technically, it's already like difficult. So we're working on just like another, like just saying the word B on the notes, and then the words are gonna come at some other point, and a lot of B. But anyways, for those who don't know me, I am Tiara, aka T, your wine diva. I rep for an amazing Napa Valley winery. I'm an actor, I'm a content producer, and I am a voice and business coach. I help my friends come together, have some more fun, and lead better lives by sharing wine, providing entertainment, and guiding them to making their dreams come true. And that totally can be you, boo. And so tonight I want to talk to you about, or today, or whatever time you're listening or watching this, talk to you a little bit about some little fun party tips, because it's Tipsy Tuesday and we're having a good time. So let me know, are you drinking anything? And if so, what are you drinking on? I've got a Sauvignon Blanc right now because I'm not allowed to drink my Gewürztraminer until tomorrow. I opened it for a little wine education earlier today before we do Wine 101 Wednesday tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time inside Basic Wino if you want to join us and have some fun. But we like to kind of like test things out and kind of as a team get our palates together and kind of, converse, because the best way to learn about wine is to talk about it with other people. So I did open it, but I capped it and put it back in the fridge. And that's why I have Sauvignon Blanc right now, because the Gewürztraminer is for later. It's for later. Okay. But yes, let's get in some Tipsy Tuesday party tips. All right. So let me know, are you ready for like the holidays? Are you ready to party it up? Have some good times, have some fun. What's up, Gail? How are you? And it is not my mom's name is Gail. And I'm like, it's not my mom. That's on. But yes, so holidays are around the corner. So I know a lot of people are gearing up to start hosting and having events and having some fun. So I wanted to give you a couple of wine tips to help the party go smoother. A lot of times people have this struggle. Like, I don't know, have you ever been to like a birthday party or whatever, and you are drinking out of your cup? Doesn't matter if it's wine, doesn't matter if it's jungle juice, doesn't matter what it is, but you're always like, you put it down to go to the bathroom, do whatever, and then you can't figure out what cup is your cup and what happened to your cup. I don't know. Things happen, it gets crazy, and you're like, which one is it? Even if you write your name in Sharpie, somehow it like the solo cup rubs off or whatever, and you're just like, what's going on? So I have a couple little tips and little fun things that you can use to help you keep your like glasses straight, as well as have a little fun with it and make it a good time. So I talked about writing like with a Sharpie on a solo cup, but what if you're like being classy and you're trying to have like a grown-up party, if you will, and you want to use your wine glasses? Maybe you got some like crystal stemware that you want to show off and like do all the things. Gail knows exactly where I'm going to at some point, but we'll get to that. But you want to like jazz it up and have some fun. So you want to pull out your glassware. You want to pull out your stemware. You want to not use like a solo cup. So what do you do when you want to do that, but you like don't want to like Sharpie up your glass? Well, did you know they make glass writer pens? So let me pull up my glass. And I mean, besides having your like lipstick go all over your glassware, yeah, this is not a lip stain that stays on forever. You can get one of these awesome glass writer pens, and you can like I usually just write tea on it and like keep it like big. Now that my diva ring light's like in the way, so you probably can't even see the shine. But like you could do that if you want to have more fun. Like I've definitely had people at like tastings and stuff like really like get creative if they like to draw and like draw hearts and stars and horseshoes, clovers and balloons, plots of golden rainbow and all that kind of stuff all over their glasses. I've definitely had someone actually like draw me a crown on my stemware before, so that was always fun. What's up, Barbara? How are you? So yeah, you can get a Glasswriter pen, and they're super easy to get, cheap. I do believe my winery actually sells them, but I think you can find them on Amazon cheaper if you want to do that. But yeah, you can just, they come in different colors. You can get metallic, you can get whatever. And so yeah, you just put it on there and you can just write on it, and it's super fun, super easy, super simple. Okay. Other ideas, and yeah, it makes it personalized. Exactly, Gail. And it's custom and it's fun, and they wash off. So you can just like, you know, scrub it off. I highly recommend that you do take time to like just hand wash it off before, if you're throwing it into the dishwasher, because I've definitely had it like burn on to one of my stems before. And granted, it wasn't like crystal, so I wasn't that upset about it. But like you gotta like really, really scrub to like get it off when you do that. So just wiping it off before throwing it into a dishwasher is gonna be the best way to do it. But yeah, so this is great for that. Also, they're really helpful if you are like, maybe you're trying to set goals for yourself or whatever, or you want to leave a note to your honey, whatever. You could actually like use this to write on your mirror. So like give yourself a little note on the mirror, or, you know, tell yourself like, hey, remember that you said that you weren't going to go to the refrigerator today. I don't know, whatever. Like write your like your goals, your daily life, whatever in your mirror, so it reminds you when you walk into the bathroom that's something. Or like I said, you know, write it on the side of your significant other's side of the mirror, and then they'll be like, babe, replace the toilet paper, or put the toilet seat down, or whatever you want to tell them. You can totally do that with it too. So double the trouble. My other fun thing that I like to use is, okay, so my best friend gave me these for Christmas one year, and I think they're so funny. They're a little naughty, but they're friggin' hilarious if you've got a good sense of humor. And they're these little wine buddy guys, right? Oh my gosh, like check it out. So they're these wine little buddy guys, and they hang out right on your glass. So they've got their hands are kind of like cupped like that, and then you just like hang them on your glass, and then their butt has a name on it. So this one has little pink booty shorts on, and his name is Mitch, and Mitch is hanging on my glass. So that's how you know it's my glass, because I got Mitch. And they all have like, they have different color hair and different colored like little Speedos on. So you can have, there's like a whole crew of them. There's like a Cody, there's Mitch, there's Ryan, there's Charlie. Red's my favorite color, so I tend to go with Charlie if I do use these. There is Chad. Chad's a naughty one, I tell you. Chad's always getting into trouble. He tends to fall in people's wine. I don't know why, but like every time. Chad is just too much. There's Josh. There's George. Thank you. I made my earrings myself, and I could totally, I'm thinking with our basic wino group, we are thinking about offering some even more fun little virtual wine experiences. So thinking of doing a quirky crafts kind of a night. So that might be something that we can all do together. So yes, Josh, Brad, and there we are. So there's like a whole crew of them, and you just hang them on the side of your glass, and it's just super funny and fun. And yes, they do kind of fall off or whatever, but I think that makes for more fun. I've definitely seen some people put it on the inside of your glass, and then like if he falls into it, you're like, oh my gosh, Brad, you're so crazy or whatever, and just like make a joke out of it. And it's always just a good time. And I mean, it's wine, right? It's having a good time. It's drinking with your friends. So it should always be fun and light and not a big deal, right? And then my final little thing, Gail alluded to it earlier, but wine charms. So I have them all just kind of, this is how I store them. I keep them on display, so I don't have to like, you know, try to find a space for them and to run and try to hide and find them later on. So like You see my huge wine display behind me. I keep this like this little, this is actually like a proper tasting glass that judges would use in a, if they were doing a wine tasting competition. The way that it's made, and it's made out of crystal and all this stuff, it like helps the aromas get to their nose better and all sorts of good stuff. So these are like perfect tasting glasses, and can be used for like actual like wine tastings and all that good stuff. But anyways, so this I wanted to have on display just because it was like a fun thing that my company started to offer. But I also put these Harry Potter's my thing. And it's kind of funny. Like I didn't plan it, but I'm showcasing my Harry Potter wine charms, and I'm totally wearing my Harry Potter Accio wine shirt. For those who are also fellow Harry Potter lovers, Accio wine is it's a spell. So Accio is the spell to what's the proper phrase? Jay, what's the proper word for it? Attract or summon. It's a summoning spell. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. It's a summoning spell. So Accio brings something to you. So you could be like Accio pen if you can't find your pen or whatever. But Accio wine is a summoning spell for wine. So this is just kind of a funny thing. And I think I totally found it on like Groupon for like $5. And I was like, yes, I have to have. So yeah. And I think I got these at like a wine festival or something, and someone was selling them, and she like made them right on the spot. And so I got to pick which little charms I wanted. So I have the wings of a snitch. It says mischief managed on one. It says I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good on another. And then it's got the Deathly Hallows on another one. And there's little like colored beads on it. And each color, like each one is a different color theme of like a different house from Harry Potter, if you want to get really, really into Harry Potter nerdiness. So, but yeah, you can get all sorts of different charms from all different places. You can find them at like a wine store, or a lot of grocery stores might have them hanging like in the wine section, or you can find them in like your Total Wine or Bevmo. They should have them. I believe we do have a couple of wine charms on our thing. You can also find, if you want like something very specific, maybe you're into Harry Potter, or you're into what's another like thing, like maybe anime or Doctor Who, whatever. You can probably go on Amazon and like type in Doctor Who wine charms and see what pops up, and like get it like next day shipped or something, because Amazon Prime is life. What? Anybody else an Amazon Prime person? Like, let me know. So you can totally do all of that, and these are just great. And then they do only work for stemmed glasses. So it's just a little ring that you attach to the stem like so, and it hangs, and so people can tell which glass is there. So if you have stemless glasses, the way to go is like, you know, getting your little brads or whatever other kind of wine glass hangers you have, or the wine markers to write on your wine. So that's kind of the way that you go about it. Oh, Gail has a friend that is also a Harry Potter fan. Let me tell you, the things that I've done for Harry Potter, not really. It's more like, you know, waiting in a very, 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 very long line to go see the movie at midnight. I think that was like the first movie that I ever went to like a midnight showing of. I think it was like in high school or whatever. It was late. I was old enough to have my own license, so I'm pretty sure I drove myself. And I remember it was like pre-time when like at the movies you like picked your seat or whatever. So it was pre that time. So you had to get there early in order to make sure that you got a good seat. And I remember me and my friends, we planned a time, we met there, we packed like snacks and had like video, like we didn't even have, I don't even think we had like games on our phone for the very first one. I think it was like card games. So we like played cards and like sitting on the ground waiting in line to go see Harry Potter. And so that is a thing. It's like basically my childhood. Like I started reading the books when I was in 3rd grade, and the whole series probably ended around when I graduated college. So it was like legitimately my whole childhood and growth period of who I am is based on Harry Potter. Not really. I kind of wish I was a wizard though. That's a whole nother conversation, a whole nother life. But I hope this was fun. I hope this gave you some tips and some tricks on how to kind of help differentiate your glassware and stemware for your holiday parties and any kind of party, because this can really be used at any time of year. And I hope to see you tomorrow for Wine 101 Wednesday inside the Basic Wino community, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be talking about the delicious wine that is your Gewürztraminer. And by we, I mean me. I am going to be the main instructor for tomorrow. So definitely hop in there. If you're not a part of the group, just go ahead, search Basic Wino, and we can get our admin to add you. You do have to answer some questions so that our admin will let you in. But other than that, you can come on in and have a blasty blast. And if you want reminders, specials, all that good stuff, please send a text message to at the @ Wine Diva Tierra to 81010. I don't know if that sounded like made sense, but let me throw it up here. So text at Wine Diva to 81010, and you can get into my texting community where I can send you specials, little just funny memes, whatever I feel like sending you. I try not to like blast you too many times, but like just reminders and that kind of thing. So if that's something that you're interested in, definitely do all of that. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your evening. Thank you so much for watching, listening, and all that jazz. Love you, love you, love you lots. Mwah!